Today I'm going to go over Vendread. It's a virtual deck all about making your own boss monster. I'm going to start with Vendread Core, a level 1, and they're all zombies, so it's a zombie archetype. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one other zombie monster from your graveyard, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Now, how I mentioned, it's all about making your own boss monster. Let's discuss that. If your Vendread monster, if if a Vendread monster ritual summoned using this card on the field, it gains a special effect. Each monster has their own special effect it gives to the ritual monster that used this card on the field as material. Core gives the monster can't be targeted by card effects. Oh, alright. Good. Then we have Vendread Anima. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished Vendread, except a copy of itself, special summon it. Also, you can't special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except the zombies. And the effect it gives to your ritual monster is banish any monsters destroyed by battle with this card. Wow. That's good, I think. Then we have Vendread Scourge, which, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can reveal one Vendread card in your hand. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Not bad. It doesn't really have any downsides. Let's go over its effect. After damage calculation, if this card battled and bones monster, you can draw a card and discard it, a new card. So you can recycle. Give a monster recyclable ability, but only during battle phase and when it attacks. Next, we have Hound Horde. If this card is in the graveyard, you can discard one Vendread card, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. The effect that it gives to your Vendread monster is once per turn, quick effect. You can target one splash trap card your opponent controls, banish it. Then we have Vendread Revenant. If this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent's card, battle, or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can just special summon it but banish it when it leaves the field. Amazing. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, banish it. Amazing. Then we have a monster that's slightly different, Scar of the Vendread. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Vendread spell trap from your deck to your hand. If a monster on the field is treated while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish one other zombie monster from your graveyard, special summon this card, and if you do, while this card is in the monster turn, you can't special summon except Vendread monsters. And that's it for So it's something. It's all about getting your cards out to your field, and it can certainly do that quite consistently. You can it's all about tributing your cards, but until we get over the ritual monsters, we can't really figure out if those effects are good. Now we got Vendread Chimera, level 5 ritual monster. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field, you can banish one zombie monster from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card is treated or banished for a ritual summon, all monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense. You can only use each effect once per turn. Next, we have Vendread Slayer. That's unique. But don't worry, it still says Vendread, so it's still part of the archetype. Once per battle, if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, quick effect, you can banish a zombie monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack. That's permanent, by the way. And you just keep doing that every turn, multiple times per turn, if this card somehow can attack twice. If this ritual summoned card is sent to the graveyard, you can add you can add any ritual spell from your deck to your hand. And if you do, send a Vendread from your deck to your graveyard. And next, we have Vendread Battle Lord. You can ritual summon this card. You can banish one Vendread card from your graveyard and declare either monster spell or trap, and for the rest of the turn, your opponent can't use that one. That's insane, but it's not a quick effect, so it's fine. If this ritual summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and send a Vendread from your deck to the graveyard. Then we have Vendread Scavenger. During the battle phase, quick effect, you contribute one other zombie monster. This card gains attack equal to the tribute monster's original attack until the end of the turn. If a Vendread Slayer and this card is in the graveyard, if you control Vendread Slayer and this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card, banish it when it leaves the field. Then Vendread Executioner. And a whopping 3,000 attack. Wow. If this card's name is Vendread Slayer while on the field, while this ritual summon is on the field, your opponent can't target other cards you control with card effects. And if you give this thing, make it so it can't be targeted, it definitely can be. If this ritual summon card is destroyed by battle, or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, while in its owner's monster zone, you can add one Vendread card from your deck to your hand. Oh, it's supposed to sound like a big boss monster. Executioner. It's level 8. It has 3,000 attack points, but it doesn't do much. And next, we're going to go to our Link monster. Vendread. That's a new one. Well, Vendread Survivor. Has 2 arrows pointing to the diagonal left and right. Takes some monsters to make. This card's name is Vendread Slayer while on the field. You can use each of the following effects once per turn. You can either it's either add a Vendread card from your graveyard to your hand, or you can turn damage calculation. If this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to your graveyard. Your opponent's monster loses attack equal to the level of that monster times 200. Whew. So it's not really about the reducing effect. It's about the foolish. It's a free foolish for any zombie you want. And there's quite a few zombies that definitely want to get foolish. Next, we're going to go over our rituals. Vendread Evolution. It can be used to summon any Vendread from your hand or graveyard. Sweet! You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field, and or send a Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard. Whoa, whose total level exactly equals. Meh. Well, if a ritual monster is destroyed during the end phase, though, and you can only play one of these per turn, it's fine. Except that has to do exactly equal to, which is always more annoying because you have to do much more math, and your combos are going to be slightly different. But all the ritual spells must be like that. Then we got Vendread. Then we got Vengeance Vengelord. Vengeance Vendread. So it's just when a Vendread monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, face down, defense efficient, except that Vendread Scavenger. Then apply the following effect. You can ritual summon any Vendread monster from your hand or graveyard by trading monsters from you control, including the monster you summon by this effect, whose total level equals or exceeds the ritual monsters. So it effectively lets you use a material from your deck, but because all of your Vendreads wants to be used on the field, at least the main deck ones, this helps with that. It gets it to the field first. Then, for our final ritual spell, Vendread Origin. This lets you ritual summon any Vendread ritual monster from your hand or graveyard, but you also must tribute monsters from your hand or field, or banish a zombie monster from your graveyard whose total level equals or exceeds the level of the ritual monster. If Vendread Slayer you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this, and it doesn't. So, going by all that, so far, we have easy ways to summon our monsters. It's all about cheating them out to the field. We got to use materials from the graveyard, you can use materials from the deck, you can summon them from the graveyard, you can do pretty much whatever you want. Well, let's keep going. Vendread Cage. Send a Vendread monster from your hand or face of field to the graveyard, especially when a Vendread monster from your deck. It's a quick play, so you can use that as to dodge some target negation. Then we have Vendread Nightmare as a continuous spell. Once per turn, you can tribute one other Vendread monster from your hand and or field. Then target one face-up monster you control. Increase its level by the number of monsters tributed till the end phase. In other words, you tribute monsters, and then you increase a different monster's level by all those monsters. When an attacking Vendread monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it gains 1,000 attack. Wow! So Slave's gaining what? 1,300 attack per battle. Unfortunately, it can only attack once per turn. Then Vendread Knights as our field spell. You can discard one card, add a Vendread monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. When a Vendread monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish a Vendread monster from your graveyard. It can attack again, and it only says again. It doesn't say it's for a second time, so we can just keep going. Yes, I've been hinting to this all video. If our monsters are all battling, and you can just battle as many times as you want. However, must destroy a monster by battle, so we can't just attack your opponent, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. It also has to attack a monster, so you can't destroy your opponent's monsters and then attack your opponent directly, which would be amazing, but can't. Then we have Vendread Generation. Reveal one Vendread ritual monster in your hand, special summon, any number of banished Vendread monsters with different names in face down defense position, whose total level exactly equals the level, and then ritual summon. It's just one card ritual summon. That's pretty cool. Sure, you have to go exactly equal to, but it's a one card ritual summon that can be done on your opponent's turn. That's fine. Vendread Restoration is a trap. You can discard one card and then target a Vendread monster and one ritual spell in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in defense position, and if you do, add the ritual spell to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard to target 5 of your banished zombie monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then draw a card. So this card gets rid of one of the deck's big problems. We really just run out of resources. We're always banishing our cards from the graveyard, so we need to find a way to get them back, and this is how. Or, play normal zombies, and then you get to just have it in your material anyway, because it's, zombies. They're all about getting banished into the graveyard and coming back. Then Vendread Reorigin. Another normal trap. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. And create a token. You tribute it and create a token. It has no stats, except its level is equal to that monster's level. When the token is special summoned, by this effect, you can't normal special summon except Vendread monsters? Oh. Well, let's go over what the deck does. The deck is very much all about giving your boss monsters really powerful effects. With your protection, attack more times, you can give them abilities to banish cards after they're destroyed. It can really just get rid of everything your opponent has. However, where a deck does have is a real lack of being able to keep our resources. We have to give resources to summon our monsters. We have to get rid of our resources to be allowed to use our monsters' effects. We have to get rid of so many resources just to do anything. All for a battle phase deck. Because that's really what it is. It's all a deck about battling as many times as you can. Which is fine, except that it doesn't really... It gains... All it does for the battle phase is attack. Does it negate? No. Does it destroy? Not really. And yeah, that's sort of the biggest problem in the deck. And if you have a different opinion on the deck, leave it down in the comments. And that'll be it for this video. Make sure you tap the subscribe button. And you're only missing one piece of Exodia. Come on, you can draw it. You can draw it. Oh man, that's three-legged zombie. Good luck next time.